I.A.G Farms, it's all about God. I made it to I.A.G Farms today and I'm ready to start farming. I almost made a huge mistake, y'all. The Lord spoke to me and told me not to go to the farm today. And, I was like, okay, thinking that the boys and Tim would go. But Tim had a headache and he was like, you go to the farm today by yourself. And I was like, oh man, like, Lord, like, you told me not to go to the farm. How can I disobey you? How can I tell Tim this? And, so I was just praying. I was like, Lord, like, this can't be from you. This can't be your voice that you told me not to go to the farm. Because if I don't go to the farm, the animals wouldn't be taken care of. Like, the farm is my responsibility. It belongs to me. It's I.A.G Farms, and this is a vision that the Lord gave us. So I was like, this just can't be right. And I was like, Lord, if I've somehow missed your voice or misunderstood what you're saying, then stop the car, do something, like make it so that the van won't start, do something, because this just can't be your voice. So I was praying about it all the way to the farm, like just feeling sick, just praying about it, like, God, am I disobeying you? And so I went back to what the Lord said. He said, don't go to the farm. And he even gave me like a release date of when I could like go to the farm. And I was like, Lord, don't go to the farm. And then he spoke to me, don't go to, and I was like, go? And then I realized what the Lord was trying to teach me. He doesn't want me to just go to the farm. He wants me to farm. Get it? You get that difference? He wants me to farm. He doesn't want me to go to worship. He wants me to worship. And so he was just kind of burning I.A.G Farms into my identity and saying, like, you're not going to the farm. You're farming. You are a farmer. You are doing these things that I've called you to do. And so I was like, I get it, Lord. I get what you're trying to say. You don't want me to just go to the farm because, I can get religious. Like I was telling y'all before, I come from a church background, so I can go and I can do the things and do them half-heartedly and not really do them with my whole heart. But that's not good enough for this season of my life. I'm giving my all. I'm giving my all now. And yeah, I just I don't want those just to be words that I loosely say. So my deeds gonna have to match up with that. So I'm about to start farming on I.A.G Farms, and I just thank the Lord for shifting my perspective, and it needs to continue to shift and get closer and closer to what his perspective is for my life. So I.A.G Farms, let's get to it. Let's see if this chicken can find her way in. You know the way in. It's that way. It's that way. Or you can fly in. You can fly in. Nope, not that way. It's that way. Yep, keep going. Keep going. Nope, yeah, keep going this way. Keep going that way. Nope. She'll figure it out, hopefully. I fed the pigs and the sheep. We're trying a new thing with the sheep with giving them troughs. We don't really have troughs, but we used I used one of their feeders. Tim had it turned upside down, so I'm assuming that he used it last time. But he saw Boaz at that feeder, so I just sprinkled a little grain. There's hay in there, and I sprinkled a little grain on top of the hay. So we're trying that with the sheep. I'm going over here to click the pig water on. Then I'll move the little sheep in the pen next. So I got the water set up now. I'm gonna head down and feed the sheep. The dogs know I'm going to feed the sheep. They definitely know when it's time to move the sheep. They run down there, so let's do it. All right, come on, dogs. Let's move them first. All right, we're gonna move them first. I'm a farmer. I'm over halfway there. I got this. I can so do this. Whew. That was really, oh sorry, sun's in my eyes. See if I can get behind the sun. Okay, that was really, really difficult, but I did get the sheep pen moved and they're good and fed and everything. I'm now cleaning out these sheep waterers, and that's my last thing. I'm gonna top their water off with a bucket when I get finished, and that's it. So yeah, I'm a farmer. I had to pump myself up to get that sheep pen moved. I'm sure Tim is gonna weld it soon, but until then, I can move it if it needs to be moved, because I'm a farmer, and that's what the Lord is teaching me, that He's giving me the strength to do the things that He's called me to do, and I need to walk in that, and that's what I'm doing. So I tried to crank up the side-by-side just to get that bucket over to the small sheet pan with the little rams, and for some reason it wouldn't start. I'm thinking maybe because it's low on gas, but I just want to check the oil so I can tell Tim that that's fine and everything's okay. So I'm trying to do that now. So I did find where the oil is. I know he goes in here to check the oil. So I found it right there. But I can't get that little cap off. So I got this to see if it's a twist off. It might be a pull off, but I can't get a hold to it. So I'm going to try to do that. Let's see. Where can I put y'all? Let's see. That's not working. That's sliding right off. Clearly, there's some trick for this that I don't know. So I can't get it off. I don't know. I'm going to leave it alone for now and let Tim tell me how to do it so that I don't mess something up. So, I don't need the side-by-side to move it today. I'm just more concerned about it being okay and making sure I can do everything. Making sure I do everything I can to report to Tim, who oversees the maintenance of the side-by-side, what might be wrong with it. So that's, but I'm gonna leave it there for now, and yeah, I'm just gonna carry the bucket over to the sheep pen. I've got everything done on the farm now. I'm just walking around a little bit, enjoying being on the farm, and I need to just head back really soon so that I can get dinner going for the boys and for Tim. So I'm just enjoying the farm for maybe another 5 minutes, then I'm gonna head out. So it's been really wonderful being on the farm today. I know y'all have seen me do farm chores now, not a million times, but several times. But I'm just trying to, I love that I came to the farm by myself because the Lord is teaching me to embrace being a farmer. And we heard a quote a long time ago that says farming is not about the having, but it's about the doing. And so to be a farmer, you have to farm. I can't just come to the farm and rely on Tim. So he's teaching me to step out and learn. Like, I'm so glad I learned that I actually can't remove that oil cap today. So that I can know that that's the area of weakness, and then I can learn and I can ask Tim. And Tim is always trying to teach me things. And I just need to learn. Relax and learn and soak those things in. Yeah. Because, yeah, I just have a lot in my mind going on sometimes. So it's hard to settle down. I think you moms out there definitely understand. And it's not even a mom thing. It's a people thing. But I think as women, as moms, we carry the anxiety of all the things to do. And yeah, so it's just important for me to stop and to soak in and to be teachable and to learn and to not think about, oh, I gotta do this, gotta do this, I gotta do this while I'm on the farm. Not thinking about, you know, the task or going to the farm, but thinking about embodying or embracing being a farmer and doing the things out of that heart and not thinking about the many things on the list, but thinking about, well, this is who I am, so I can embrace learning to grow myself. So yeah, that's what I'm learning, to just embrace this whole thing for me, for myself, and to do it. Tim goes to the farm by himself all the time. This is maybe my second time, maybe third time. I've gone with the boys, but like completely by myself. Maybe my second time ever. That's crazy. So this needs to happen more often. If I'm gonna be a farmer, I need to be farming, right? So yeah, I can't just rely on Tim or even the boys, because the boys helped me push that mobile sheep pen last time, but I did it myself this time. So thank you, Lord, for telling me not to go to the farm, but telling me to farm, to embrace that as being part of my identity. And that, it's just symbolic. It's so symbolic because often I go to worship, to prayer walk, but I need to embrace like that in my identity more, you know, just allowing that to flow out of his spirit. And I just need to slow down and do it. It's in me to do it, And I just need to slow down and do it. It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. For real. For sure. All about God. This farm would not be without God. It wouldn't be without Him. He holds this farm together. He keeps this farm together. He gave us this amazing vision for the farm. I've fallen short of that. But by His grace and by His mercy, He's teaching me how to embrace it and be a farmer and hold my own weight here at this farm. I can do it, you know. I'm not the strongest person in the world. I'm probably the most awkward person when it comes to the farm. If y'all have seen some of the old videos, if you've seen the video, I think it's like Hyson 500 pounds of feed. I'm in the barn with like hay everywhere, trying to just move bales of hay. I was on 3 different jobs that day because they kept trying to move me to different, like Tim was like, well, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And each one I just got hay everywhere, stuff everywhere. But it got done. I was so awkward moving those bales around. But it got done, right? It's so funny. Yeah, but I'm just grateful for this opportunity to be on the farm and to dogs. I'm just grateful for this opportunity to be on the farm. I thought he had a chicken because he got on a chicken before and I had to get at him hard. Solomon did. So anyway, so I'm happy to be on the farm by myself and to be able to embrace it and to learn that it really is all about Him and that I need to decrease and that He needs to increase. It's all about God. I.A.G Farms.